Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Queen, and in today's video, you guys, I'll be bringing you just a quick short video on pros and cons of working in nightlife. Now you guys, as I always state in the beginning of most of my videos, I like to put out a disclaimer. The things that I state in my videos are based off of my personal experience and my personal opinion. So everyone's experience and opinion may vary, but let's just get straight into the video. All right, guys, so first I'm going to start off with the pros. So my number one pro is going to be, of course, fast money. If you're working in nightlife, this is one of the easiest ways for you guys to make some super fast money, stack really quick, obtain some goals. So that's going to be my number one pro. Number two, flexible schedule. Usually when you're working in these type of environments, you usually are able to kind of like set your schedule based off what you're available for. And if, like for the most part, it's pretty flexible. So if there are other things in life you're doing, whether it's like you just want to use this as a part-time job, it's a flexible schedule. So that's always a plus. Number three, great networking. So in my experiences through the time that I've been doing this, working in nightlife, it's a great way to network. You never know, depending on what club you're at, who you're going to meet, what opportunity may be able to come out of it. Just networking. It's great for networking. That's like one of my most favorite things about working in this industry. Like you just network and meet all different types of people, and you just never know. Number four, great money. So I'm going to say great money. And I'm going to say that based off of the spot that you are working in. So as I had stated in previous videos, guys, just do your research on where you decide to work. If you're going to choose to do nightlife, just do your research so that you can make sure that you're in a place where you're making good money. I know for me, if it's not like that, I'm not even going to waste my time. So that's just my tip for you. Now, you guys, let's get into the cons. Number one, late hours, working weekends, and holidays. I put that all in the same sentence because it just is what it is. The late hours, if you're not used to working a job where you're there till 2, 5, depending on where you live, maybe 6 o'clock in the morning, then this may not be for you. Weekends are our busiest days in nightlife, so you're definitely going to have to work weekends. And holidays, everyone knows that depending on the holiday or whatever it is, for most holidays, people are going to come out and celebrate and want to party. And so that's just a part of what comes with the game. So definitely late hours, working weekends and holidays. So, and you want to go out and stuff like that. So for some, that could be that could be a negative for them. They may not want to be in this industry because of those things. Number two, no guaranteed money. So basically what I mean by that is it varies, from city to city of where you work based off of what the minimum wage pay is for waitresses and bartenders. So depending on where you are, you may not get real paychecks with the actual money on it. Of course, they'll give you a paycheck stub where it'll show how much money you made, how much money you claimed, or whatever the case may be. But after taxes and those sort of things, you're basically left with nothing. Your check will be zero. There will be nothing on it, depending on where you are. I know where I currently live and where I'm currently working, most of my checks are usually $0, and that's just the way it goes. But if you do this and this is the industry you've been working in, that really doesn't scare you because the money that we make in tips definitely outweighs if we were just relying on hourly pay. But it would be nice if, and like I said, this is based off city to city because certain cities that you work in, they do have a higher minimum wage for bartenders and servers. So you may see a somewhat of a small check. It just all depends on where you are located. But it would just be nice in general if everyone, regardless of the tips, you still receive some sort of paycheck, because with this, you have to take the good with the bad. There are weeks where you're, are off weeks or months. There may be off months or whatever. And so that paycheck could, come in handy for you. But like I said, the people that, you do this, you know what it is. And the good always, for me, the good always outweighs the bad. But once again, that's just my opinion. Next, I'm going to say, piggybacking off of the guarantee no money is For number 3, I'm going to say the hourly pay for bartenders and waitresses. I personally feel like if the bartender paid for let's take that back. I personally feel if the hourly wage was higher for bartenders and waitresses, regardless of everything, you would still see a check of some sort, which is, I feel like, in my opinion, pretty fair. But hey, that's just my opinion. I just feel like it would be fair, especially for people that are new coming into this industry, trying to adjust and trying to get used to things, because it's easier, I feel like, for people that have been doing this, because you know that the game is just hustle. So you can make your way throughout it. But when you're newer to this, it's like that paycheck coming in probably would be helpful. So it would be nice if the hourly pay for bartenders and waitresses was higher. And once again, like I said, I don't know what everybody's rate is for that. So that varies from, state to state. So, but I'm just speaking off of the state that I'm currently in. It would just be nice, if it was higher. And last but not least, you guys, con number 4, you're constantly dealing with people. So for me, it doesn't really bother me. I mean, some days, your social meter is like on 0. So we all are human. So, I mean, that's just a part of the game. You just don't. But if you're a person that you don't like to have jobs where you're constantly interacting face to face with people, and that's like what you're doing the whole time at work, then it may not be for you. But for me, I don't mind it. It's like a part of my life anyway with everything that I do. But, I am human. So some days my social media is like on 0 and I'm just like, oh my God, do I really want to? But I always put on the game face and I show up and I'm like, I'm here. Let's make the best of this. So you guys, I hope you guys really did enjoy this video. It's supposed to be like, short, quick, sweet. Just to let you guys know my honest opinion about like, some pros and cons of working in nightlife. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, guys. Bye.